Boys, we're just going to talk about cardboard and life for a little bit. Then I'm going to go back to work and be sad. Um, I've just been buying a little bit of singles, as you guys may have seen. Oh man, hang on. So, at the moment, I'm just buying some singles. I obviously, if you guys watch my channel, you know I love sealed. As of right now, I am still trying to lower my sealed. What's the word? Lower the amount of sealed I have. It's not because I don't like it. It's just because I have accumulated too much. So yeah, right now we were just buying some cheap singles to fill out some decks. I think these are all Lord of the Rings cards. Yeah, these are really cool. So I've kind of talked about the Universes Beyond before. It's like I have mixed feelings. These are really cool. You know, you can't say that these aren't cool. I mean, it's the Shire, but it's just like, man, it doesn't belong in Magic, man. But at the same time, they're making so much money off of this that I mean, it's got to be disgusting. So, I mean, Wizards is not going to stop, and no one. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. It's here to stay at this point. So, yeah, I mean, it's not like it's all bad. I mean, it is cool. It's just frustrating how, I mean, it's just a different game now. It's not. It's never gonna be how it was back in my day. Here we go. So some more Lord of the Rings stuff, and then this is a commander for a deck I'm building. So I'm making a wall deck. That's the thing though. There's so many new cards that it's easy to get mad and complain because there's just so much. It's like jank. Like this is jank, but I don't know. It's cool that there's just so much. There's just so many things you can build in this game. Like it's just completely insane. So you kind of just got to roll with it, enjoy it. You know, you might be old and crusty like me, and yelling at the clouds, but at the same time, it is pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, like I've been saying, it's just mixed feelings. I like it and I hate it. So, all right, and then we got a few more singles. This is for my dwarf deck. So this is just funny. Dwarfs are a real thing now. I mean, obviously this is an old card, so they have been a thing, but they're always terrible. But there's a Commander Magda that was printed a few years ago actually, and it just happens to be a dwarf card, and it's busted in Commander. So for that reason, people have been buying the old dwarves because it's a tribal. They need dwarves in their deck. So even though it's just one for a 1/1 with Mountain Walk, because it's a dwarf, it's good now. Yeah, more Lord of the Rings cards. This just happens to go well with the dwarf deck I'm making because it's dwarves and dragons, so that's why. So yeah, a little dwarf here, another dwarven Scorcher. But yeah, so it's just funny that because of that new dwarf commander, like what I'm talking about, that they're making so many cards that so many different archetypes are becoming available. So these old dwarf cards, which were pretty much just terrible, now they're good because that commander is just very strong. Just a random green card. This card's really sweet. It's just good for graveyard shenanigans. Gimli, yeah. This is kind of going with what I was talking about, where like it's just so silly. Like Gimli is in Magic, but he's a dwarf and he happens to fit in my deck, and I happen to like Gimli too from the movies. So it's just like I said, guys. I love it and I hate it at the same time. So what is he? He's double strike whenever another legendary enters. He gets a counter. Oh, that's a cool card. I mean, yeah, it's just he's not broken or anything. He's like a dollar card, but yeah, Final Fantasy. It's just like, well, it's a knight. If it's in my knight deck, it's Mardu. So, and then just a random bird for a bird deck. But usually, what happens is like, oh, I need to hit $5 for shipping. So it's just a random freaking card, to be honest. Yeah, lots of ranting and raving. I'm probably just old, but Yeah, no, I think a lot of people probably feel the same way. But yeah, well, I'm still buying some singles here and there because it goes in phases where it's like, okay, I want to update some decks, and I mean, it's endless, dude. There's so many decks you can make. Um, yeah, life is moving. Once I'm a bit more stabilized, I still love sealed. I still want to buy sealed, but it's the overall quantity and how much space it takes up. I just want to have the lower volume, but just kind of buy things that I like more. So, for example, I have a ton of draft boxes, and I'm just not drafting as much as I thought I would be. So I want to sell some of those, and then yeah, sure, I'll replace some of it with like Pokemon Sealed or maybe some of the new Zoo. Um, so I'm not saying that I'm like getting rid of all my Sealed. It's just we're just moving things around basically. So, whew. All right, guys, I gotta go run around like a crazy person. Peace.